say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please bow your head for the invocation. Our most gracious Heavenly Spirit, we come to you with joy in our hearts and thank you for bringing us to this, our graduation. We offer our deepest thanks for the focus, direction, strength, and endurance which led to the success of these Indian River State College graduates. You created the knowledge and understanding they have mastered. You have created the curiosity and capacity of learning which led them in pursuit of an education. As we look around this room, we are especially thankful of the parents, partners, siblings, teachers, friends, and loved ones who encouraged our graduates, counseled them, and extended a helping hand when needed. Today, as we honor these students, we also pray for tomorrow, as graduation opens another door to another time. Just as you have led them in the past, please lead them now into the future. Guide them in making a lifelong mission a positive impact on others they meet. We ask these and all blessings in your name. Amen. Please be seated.
Honored graduates, parents, faculty, administrators, staff, and guests. Welcome to Indian River State College's 2017 Fall Commencement Ceremony. I just want to give another special round of applause. When I hear Jane Whitaker sing, it just makes me feel good all over. How about it? And also when Frank prays, you know, we appreciate him too. Yeah, there you go. Before I begin, I'm going to introduce you to some very important people that are seated on the stage behind me. I'm going to ask them to please stand. I'll call their names. They will stand. If you will hold the applause until I call all of their names. These are the IRSC District Board of Trustees. These individuals are appointed by the governor of the state of Florida. They serve 4-year terms, and they have statutory authority over developing the policy by which this institution is run. They are not a paid, this is not a paid position. This is part of their pay today. When they come to graduation, they celebrate with you for the completion of your degree, and that's the kind of pay they get, and they love that. So behind me, Mr. Jose Conrado is the chair from Indian River County. From St. Lucie County, hang on. Now you're going to be college graduates. You got to follow instructions, right? St. Lucie County, Mrs. Sandra Kursky, Mrs. Susie Karen, and Mr. Brant Sherrard. In Okeechobee County, Ms. Phoebe Rollerson, Ms. Krista Luna, and in Martin County, Mrs. Vicki Davis. So please join me in a round of applause. Another time-honored tradition that we do at our commencement exercises is we recognize the veterans. So I would like to, at this time, to ask any woman or any man who has served in the armed forces as a veteran or currently serving in the armed forces to protect us and our country, would you please stand and let us give you a well-deserved round of applause. A little bit of history here. In 1962, Indian River Junior College at that time celebrated its first graduation class, and we had 28 students. I was not here at that time, but they had 28 students. Today, we recognize more than 2,200 students who are graduating from IRSC this academic year, putting us on the pace to have the highest graduating class in the history of Indian River State College. So congratulations. Now in a few minutes, you're going to line up. Your name will be called and you will come across the stage. I will be here. A couple of things I ask of you is don't ignore me and walk right by me, because I'm going to have your diploma. So you have to stop, you have to shake my hand, we're going to get a quick photo, and I will hand you your diploma. Our highest value here at Indian River State College is student success is the most important thing at our college. And each of you personify what we envision by that. Let me offer a reminder. A college diploma redefines what you are, but it has been the journey to get you here that has shaped who you are. And that's very important to remember. Regardless of the program you were in, I'm confident that you are a better communicator today versus the day you walked on our campus for the first time. You understand various technologies better and have developed vital skill sets. You appreciate global, social, cultural, and ethical viewpoints with greater respect than ever before. You value the importance of civic engagement and social responsibility. And above all else, you are better critical thinkers and problem solvers. What you become today, is a college graduate. And I will mention at the end that carries a lot of responsibilities with being called a college graduate. Who you became over the course of your study is a more thoughtful and a more valued individual. Your next endeavors will all be different. You'll go separate ways after today. Some of you will enter the workforce and others will continue for their baccalaureate degree by attending IRSC or going to some other college or university. Regardless of which direction you take, I want you to rest assured when you walk out of here today that you are prepared. We have tried to put you through academic training, occupational training, workforce training, every type of training to expose you to the real world so that you would be prepared. And the reason I know you're prepared is I turned you over when you came here to to the best faculty in the state of Florida. to teach you your courses and handle you in the classroom. At this time, I would like for you to please join me and have the faculty to stand and let us recognize the faculty of Indian River State College. Graduates, you can't see behind you and you can't see to your side. This place is full. It's full of friends. It's full of family members. It's full of spouses. It's full of children. It's full of people who along the way you had to count on to help get you to this stage. Now, if you would like, we'll give you just a second to stand and face them, the graduating class only. Face them, find where they are in this crowd, and give them a big round of applause. Okay? You can stand and turn to them. So one final thought before I introduce you our guest speaker today. I've already told you you're a member of the largest graduating class in history. That's important. The second thing I want to point out to you are these two things in front of me. They're clear, but I think you can see the blue paint on them. In 2015, because of everybody working together at the college, working very hard throughout the community, this college entered a competition called the Aspen Prize. And in 2015, this college, out of 1,100 colleges throughout the country, ended up, when it was all said and done, in the top 10 colleges in the nation. So that's something we can be proud of. Now notice, this was 2015. You notice that's a little smaller than this one. So we re-entered that same competition in 2017 and ended up as one of the top 3 colleges in the nation. So you can be very, very proud of the fact that the largest graduating class and graduated from one of the top 3 colleges in the nation. Now, if you continue to get your baccalaureate degree here, we've already applied again, and if you're still around in 2019, that next trophy is going to be like this, because it's going to be the #1 trophy in the country, okay? We couldn't do this. This is not about administration in running an institution. It's about the faculty, it's about the students, it's about being persistent, it's applying yourself, and it's getting and completing your education. And we thank you so much for being a part of this institution, this region, earning this award. All right, at this time I have the real honor and privilege to introduce to you your guest speaker today. State Representative Larry Lee, Jr., is a man of service with deep ties to the community that he calls home. He grew up locally here in Fort Pierce and graduated from Fort Pierce Central High School in 1972. After earning his bachelor's degree of science from Livingston College in North Carolina in 1976, Larry began his professional career. After spending a time with the Denver Broncos, he decided that was a rough way to make a living, so he became a teacher, he became a football coach, and prior to opening his State Farm Insurance Agency in 1988, he was a college counselor right here at Indian River Community College at that time. Larry and his wife Alice live in Port St. Lucie, and they have one daughter. They're active members of Mount Bethel Missionary Baptist Church in Fort Pierce, and both give back in many ways to this community. Larry Lee serves on several bank boards and on the board of the United Way, the Parent Academy in St. Lucie County. He is also a proud co-founder of both the Fort Pierce Jazz Society and the Avenue D Boys Choir. In 2012, Larry Lee was elected to the Florida House of Representatives, where he continues to serve. He represents District 84, which includes much of St. Lucie County. Representative Lee serves on a number of House committees, and this is important to our community, including the Education Committee, Pre-K-12 Innovation Committee, and he is a Democratic ranking member for 3 additional committees: Higher Education Appropriations, Pre-K through 12 Appropriations, and the Select Committee on Hurricane Response and Preparedness. Representative Lee has been an outstanding friend to this college. Last year, you read in the paper that we're working toward building an advanced manufacturing and skills training complex in this region. And last year, you heard that we received $5 million more toward our goal of completing that building. And that was due to this gentleman right here. And it's my honor and my privilege to present to you our speaker today, Representative and friend Larry Lee.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Massey. Dr. Massey and I go way back. In 1980, we were reminiscing when I was out at Indian River State College, my first job when I returned to my hometown. But to Dr. Massey, the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, family, friends, and you, the graduates, I say welcome. As I thought about what I would speak about this morning, I wanted to make it brief because I know that there's only one thing between you and your degree, and that is me. So I won't be long-winded, but I want to share a story with you, and I hope that it inspire you and motivate you. And that story is about a journey. And you are on a journey. And your journey didn't just start here today. It started from the day that you were born. So I want to share my journey with you, and as you follow me on my journey, I want my journey to help you deal with your journey. You see, when I was in high school, I was one of those kids that lacked self-esteem. I didn't feel that I could do what I was expected to do in school. I didn't feel I was the bright student. So I traveled a vocational track, and I lacked confidence. I went out for the football team, played junior high school, played 9th grade, and I quit because I just felt that I didn't want to be a backup to someone. I wanted to start. I wanted to play. So I quit school, the football team. And it was my senior year that my best friend convinced me to go out for the football team. And at that time, Fort Pierce Central being in its 2nd year of existence, they went all the way to the state championship game that year, that first year, but they lost the championship. And I was sitting in those stands, as many of you are sitting in the stands out there today. And I looked down on that field and saw those players, and I said, you know, I think I want to be a part of that. And I'm going to make a contribution, even if it's just on a specialty team. And I went out for that team, and not only did I make the team, I won a starting position. And had it not been for my best friend convincing me to go out to that school, I probably wouldn't be standing here today, because I won a scholarship to college, and as Dr. Massey went all the way to the Denver Broncos. And it was at the Denver Broncos that I realized a second meaning of NFL. You see, it doesn't just mean National Football League, it means not for long. And so I decided to close that chapter of my life, and I came back to visit my grandmother, and I was in a state of depression. Now, this is my journey. And I was wondering, why was all of this happening? The little school that I graduated from, all those people were pulling for me, and Fort Pierce and all of St. Lucie County, and I felt I let everybody down by not making that final cut with the Broncos. But I didn't understand that was a part of a journey. And so I went to visit my girlfriend, my wife, who was then my girlfriend, and I stayed up there with she and her parents for a week, and I drove back down to South Georgia where my grandmother lived, and my grandmother was sitting on the porch, and she asked me to come out on the porch with her. And I was the first of her grandchildren to graduate from college, so she was showing me off to her neighbors like a trophy. And this lady was driving by, and she was a school teacher that lived down the street from my grandmother, and her name was Janie Hill. And my grandmother said, "Janie, come here, I want to introduce you to my grandson." Miss Hill pulled in the yard, and my grandmother proceeded to tell her that I had just graduated from college. I tried pro football, and so Miss Hill said, "Well, what are you going to do?" I still got this football thing in my head. I said, "Well, I think I'm going to work out, try to stay in shape, and go back and try it again next year." She said, "You know, you have an athletic background. We have a job opening at the school that I teach at over in Sylvania, which is about 28 miles from here in the neighboring county. Would you like, do you have your degree in education?" I said, "Yes." She says, "Well, let me call the principal to see if he is in town." He had been gone on vacation. Just so happened that principal was in town. He said, "Send him over." So I went over and spoke with the interview with the principal. The principal was impressed. He said, "Do you have time to go by the school board office and fill out an application?" I said, "Sure." So he calls the superintendent of schools, who was supposed to be out of town but just happened to be at the school board office that day. I went over, interviewed with the superintendent of schools, got in my car and drove back to Florida. The next day they called me and told me that I was given the job. Now, as I sat on that porch, not only did I reflect about when I got that job in Sylvania, Georgia, but in Sylvania, Georgia, I ended up meeting this guy who was one of the most successful business persons in that county, and I coached girls track as well. And his daughter, who had been having some behavior problems in school, came out for the track team. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't know who she was. And one morning he came, I lived in a mobile home park, which he owned at the time, my college roommate. Now my college roommate was I got him a job there as the basketball coach. And he knocks on my door that Saturday morning and he says, "Coach, what are you doing with your money?" And I say, "Doing with my money? What do you mean, Arnold?" He said, "You don't invest your money?" I said, "How much do you think a teacher make in Georgia?" And he said, "How much do you make?" I say, "I get $7,900 a year teaching salary, and I get a $1,500 coaching supplement." He said, "That's all?" I said, "Yeah, that's what we get paid as teachers." And that was in 1976, remember. So he said, I want to sponsor you. Have you ever heard of the Chamber of Commerce?" I said, "That's a business organization, isn't it?" "Yeah." He said, "I want to sponsor you in this chamber." And he introduced me to all of these business people in that area and put me through this leadership program. And I was doing so well up there in that little town, and I said, if I'm doing this well in a foreign land, why don't I come back to my hometown and do what I'm doing here in Sylvania, Georgia? But it was that guy that put me on a track to become a business person. And I came back here and I met a guy who had helped me get in college that I did not know. And this facility right here is named after him, Hayward Finn. And I didn't find out until my junior year in college that I was going to a football game in Tennessee, and I asked the coach, "How did you find me in Fort Pierce?" He said, "You don't know? It was Hayward Finn. We were college classmates, and he told me about you." And that's when I came down to Florida and recruited you. Now, where am I going with this story? All along this journey, I couldn't understand why I was going through what I was going through in high school, struggling. Why it took me my senior year to go out for the football team. Why I ended up going to Livingstone College. Why the Denver Broncos cut me on that day? You see, if Denver had not released me at the time that they released me, when my grandmother was sitting on that porch, I wouldn't have been there with her. And Miss Hill would have drove by without me being on that porch. So what happens was when you begin to see things happen in your life, and you say, why now? Why is this happening? Sometimes one door will close only for you to be prepared to walk into another door. And never let anyone tell you that you cannot dream big dreams and you cannot become whatever you dream and work hard to be. And this is your first step today. Some of you will go on and maybe stay here and get a baccalaureate degree. Some of you may go to another college or university. But do remember, whatever you do in life, you're going to have these crossroads. And don't beat yourself up too bad. If you sit down and you have a strong belief in God and a strong belief in yourself, no matter what you're faced with in life, if you just back up, and in football we call it punt. Punt, and sometimes you got to get on defense. You can't be on offense all the time. And surround yourself with people that are positive. Many times in life, we fail in life because of our association. And I often tell young people when I speak to them, association brings about an assimilation. And that is, if you associate with someone long enough, one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to pick up that person's traits, or they will pick up yours. I knew that I wasn't the brightest guy in the classroom, so I always tried to sit by the brightest guy. When I was in college, I selected my roommate. It's like I looked around and I found one of the smartest guys on the football team, and we were in the citrus. I brought him citrus and everything back to campus, and he wanted to be my roommate. But what I did, because I know my roommate in college, he was a year ahead of me, and he knew what I was going to be faced with on that field because he was an athlete and in that classroom. So as you select, and I'm never saying put yourself above anyone. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're looking down to give them a hand up. Because too many times in life, too many times in life, and I hope this doesn't happen to any of you, we all forget where we came from. I got mine, and let everybody else work to get theirs. I know that that won't happen to you. You're not where you are today without the help of your parents, your grandparents, your husbands, your wives, and even being inspired in some cases by your kids. But I feel that it is your duty that as you walk across this stage today to receive your degree, that this is just the first step on many more journeys that you will be taking in your life. And I'd like to leave you with this story. Yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine who happened to be at a ceremony that I was at yesterday, and he told me about a story that I told. He said, that was a pretty neat story. I've heard a number of stories, and that was pretty neat. And I said, you know, I think that story is very appropriate to tell today. So if any of you were at the ceremony that I was at yesterday, please forgive me for telling it again. But this is a story of a man who was out driving the countryside. He was just admiring the beauty, very beautiful sunny day, and not paying attention. He drove his pickup off into a ditch, and the truck got stuck. And he was out here in this countryside all by himself, and he got out and he looked down the road, and down the road he saw this old farmhouse. So he walked down to the farmhouse and he knocked on the door, and he asked the farmer, "Sir, do you have a pickup or a tractor or something to help me get my truck out of the ditch? I'm stuck in the ditch." The old farmer said, "I don't have a pickup and I don't have a tractor, but I got a mule." And the man said, "A mule? He said, "You think that mule will be able to pull that truck out?" He said, "Yeah, old Dave, he can pull that truck out, that ditch. I have faith in him." So the man had nothing to lose, so he said, "Okay." So the farmer and the guy went out and they got a rope and walked old Dave, the mule, down to the truck. He tied the rope to the truck and hooked it to old Dave, and all of a sudden the man yelled, "Pull, Paul, pull, Jim, pull, George, pull, Dave," and Dave pulled the truck out. The man said, "That is amazing. That mule pulled that truck out of that ditch all by itself." He said, "But what was puzzling to me, why did you call all of those other names before you called Dave's name?" He said, "You see, Dave's blind, and he didn't know that there were not 3 other mules pulling with him, so he gave it his all." So the moral of that story is, in life, if you just do your part, the world would be a much better place. Thank you and congratulations.
Will all the candidates for the Associate in Arts please rise? President Massey, I would like to present the Associate in Arts degree candidates that have met the requirements for graduation as determined by the faculty of Indian River State College. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded the Associate in Arts degree.
Will all of the candidates for the Associate in Science and Associate in Applied Science please rise? President Massey, I would like to present the Associate in Science and Associate in Applied Science degree candidates that have met the requirements as determined by the faculty. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded the Associate in Science and the Associate in Applied Science degree.
Being recommended by the faculty and having completed the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the state of Florida and by the District Board of Trustees, and by the authority vested in me, I hereby grant the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, and the Associate in Applied Science degree to you, with all of the rights, all of the privileges, all of the honors, and all of the responsibilities that go with being a college graduate. Congratulations. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left and come forward and receive your diploma.
Will the first row of honors graduates please come forward to receive your degrees? Students who are honors program graduates, students inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa Scholastic Fraternity, and dual enrollment students who have earned the distinction of completing an entire associate degree prior to graduating from high school will receive special recognition. Those who have earned summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude, that is, highest honors, high honors, and honors, will receive special recognition. President Massey, at this time, I wish to present the graduates who have earned the Associate in Arts degree. Bahia Amar Mode, honors. Rachel Alyssa Barcia, highest honors. Sharon Shabab, highest honors. Alyssa Critelli, highest honors. Chelsea Marie Keene, highest honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Macy Noel Kraus, highest honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Adriana Yolanda Lovalente, highest honors. Rachel Takesha Merville, highest honors. Dana Michelle Ajib, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Matthew Drew Harvey, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Roberto Hernandez, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Ada Yarina Kelman, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Yvette Omarez, high honors. Kelsey Victoria Pullen, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Claudette Rosas, high honors. Victoria Elizabeth Watts, high honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Jasmine Rocio Arias, honors. Ruth Vieira Asis, honors. Jessica Lauren Benetti, honors. Catherine Jane Bodine, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Jeffrey Joseph Cartwright, honors. Jennifer Lynn Cicerone, honors. Anthony DeAndrade, honors. Heather Lynn Guinevere DeGrew, honors. Jennifer Fernandez, honors. Linda Lee Holsinger, honors. Rashiana Humphreys, honors. Taylor Leanne Liverman, honors. Alexandra Jude Lucht, honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicole Martin, honors. Rachel Diane Nine, honors. Elena Faye Palmer, honors. Juan Carlos Perez, honors. Matthew Allen Romero, honors. Kanisha Evan Adams. Fabiola Charlerne Alsanat. Marie Claire Alex. Tiffany Alvarado. Atea Anderson. Corwin Orion Andrews. Alicia Jeanette Anglin, Phi Theta Kappa. Jessica Lynn Appler. Alyssa Arocho. Natasha Nasri Bailey. Kendall Brianne Baker. Kyle Gage Barbary. Elizabeth Hopio Basan. Shannon Beasley. Cassandra Natalie Beauchamp Fanfan. Natalie Badon. Summer Bernardo. Brittany Marie Bidwell. Stacy Lynn Black. Adam Lamar Bright. Serena Nicole Bucknor. Soshi Elliott Burke. Teresa Louise Carlson. Jacqueline Castaneda. Joe Santiago Catala. Alma Sermeno Porras. Brian David Chapman. Jameer Lavon Chavez. Jasmine V. Cisneros. Luvia Clairvoyant. Amanda Lynn Clark. Lee Cogner. Christy Lynn Conley. Amanda Marie Conticello. Rachel Lee Covington. Alexandra Dela Cruz. Darji. Shatal Hemant Darji. Adam Michael Davis. Gabriel Concalves de Oliveira. Azara Jasmine Davidson. Nicholas Delacroce. Ernest Delarocca III. Bradley Carlton DeRoy. Lawrence DeSource. Ivan Dominguez. Amanda Jeanette Dorville. Elena Marie Dotson. Yolanda Michelle Dotson Bailey. Amanda Yuhiru Duran. Caden Michael Emerson. Michelle Lee Enge. Aby David Espinosa. Amanda Figueroa. Hannah Victoria Figger. Melissa Sue Fuller. Kevin Fullwood. Wait. Joshua Roman Gamez. Dominic Anthony Galinas. Kylie Marie Galinas. Christina Marie George. Chantrell Miranda George. Alondra Sophia Gonzalez Suazo. Autumn Olive Joy Grant. Isis Adalis Grulan Fernandez. Got it. Stephanie Hannaford. Brian Ignacio Hernandez. Elena Celine Herrera. Jose Andres Herrera Hijon. Alexa Nicole Hess. Ronnie Eliza Hightower. Judane Savannah Hines. Andrew Jared Horowitz. Raisha Hope. Franklin Yaz Hunt Gonzalez. Randy Alaya Ickner. Rose M. Jocks. Jessica Marie Jagelski. Kevin Christopher Johnson. Diana Joseph. Fred M. Joseph. Tariq Kamal. Kelsey Laverne Kelly. Lauren Ashley Kent. Arkel Leroy.
Nadia Nicole Leslie. Shimon Logan. Emilio Sergio Lopez. Stephanie Lords. Emily Lardemilk. Amberly Nicole Lovelady. Lena Page Loverson. Donna Sharon Mascara. Jonathan Mercelin. Jordan Avery Marks. Jordan Marlin. Katerina Mariquin. Shukana Tangeron Martin, Emerging Leaders. Catherine Nadine Martinez. Jessica Bernice Maya. Kenosha Monique Mayant. Amy Shannon McCourt. Jasmine McIntyre. Amanda Joy McKenna. Caitlin Page Medlin. Emily A. Mina. Morgan Ashley Moore. Brian Adam Mounts. Elizabeth Nabo. Tyra Nicole Nixon. Elodie Norilis. Jaquil Ramit Newcent. Eric Osorio. Close. Kenya Pina. Joseph Perez de Prado. Malama Peterkin. Shay Jasmine Peters. Mylanda Cinda Pierre. Danny Polonese. Maddie Paulorent. Sebastian Prophet. Jose Quinones Diaz. Jamal Quinones Diaz. Kenneth Randolphi. Robert Benjamin Rise. Ebeth Rivera. Sonia Melissa Rivera. Jimmy J. John Robinson III. Christopher Rodriguez. Jamali Rodriguez. Leslie Rodriguez. Diana Rodriguez Sanchez. Idolin Rodriguez Velasquez, Emerging Leaders. Urain Rojas. Henry Bertram Roll Jr. Sue Hasway Romulus. Demi Rue. Julia Victoria Reda. Vicente Torres Ruiz. Brittany E. Sanchez. Leisha Saltler. Amanda Amelia Savino. Bradley Santapico. Elizabeth McQueen Shaw. Brittany Eugenia Smalls Davis. Cassandra Ann Smith Raymond. Danella Solis.
Chelsea Melanie Lynn Sakura.
Chelsea Melanie Lynn Sanaka. Ellen Spillman. Samantha Joan Stewart. Maria Tapia. Bailey Samantha Tetters. Jordan Jamal Thomas. Miraca Alice Thomas. To John Thompson. Alicia Torres Phi Theta Kappa. Sarah Rose Toussaint. Gretchen Renee Wisdom. Savannah Lynn Van Decker. Demetria Vasquez. Jeannie Margarita Vasquez. Juan Michael Velate. Vane Vieira. Vincent Anthony Varasso. Raven Denise Watkins. Stephanie Ann Weber. April Bailey Workley. Amanda Christine Wheeler. Cheryl Roberts White. Sharika Welcher. Janelle Maxie Williams. Caitlin Ann Wilson. Hey, Travis. Travis Tyrone Williams. Hollyann Nicole Wine Muma. Emily Rose Wertel.
President Massey, At this time, I wish to present the Associate in Science degree and Associate in Applied Science degree graduates. We start with the Advanced Technology Division. Robert Joseph Bryson. Victor Lemus. Filiberto Martinez Caraballo. Lyndon D. Nicholas. Stephen Kent Ross Honors. Elvis Bernabe. Erin Elizabeth Clark. Joshua Paul Cully. Evans Joseph Edmond. Fitzgerald Francois. Omar B. Gamboa. Justin Ryan Jesus. McIntosh Jean-Louis. Juan Juarez. Wait. Okay. Francis Lebeau, Jr. Jose Carlos Moncada. Sarah L. Ortiz. Brandon Thomas Sellers. George Esteban Silva. Timothy Allen Ziegler, Jr.
And last name Aguirre.
Okay. The Business Technology Division. Brenda Ezequiel Aguirre. Sophia Lorraine Alexander. Beautiful Marlene Eden. Emerging Leaders. Holly Glenn Gilbert. Nerlene Joseph. Michaela Marie Manier. Stacy Register. Elizabeth Runyon Scherf. Patrick Keith Stodsdill. Donna Eller. Erin Ann Thomas. The Industrial Education Division. Jared Ethan Driscoll, highest honors Phi Theta Kappa. Lisa Perfetti Yule, high honors. Christina Marie Klein. Christian Walter Rivas. Patrick George Erlin. Public Service Education Division. Thank you. Julie Ann Miller, High Honors. Celeste Ann Richard, High Honors. Vanessa Ann De Jesus, Honors. Bethany Jean Bates, Honors. Sarah Nicole Davis, Honors. Jamie Ann Solo, High Honors. Lisa Marion Martin, Honors. Rebecca Mass, Honors. Brandon James McClure, Honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephen Robert Miller, Honors. Dania Beher. Alex Candejas. April Connell. Jean-Paul Charles Doran. Yami Dominguez. Catherine Marie Dorman. Traven Frederick Dramaldi. Logan Rochelle Ingalls Dedrick. Sancia Gentil. Samantha Dorothy Jurekin. Thalia Barticia Lockett. Sorry. Kimberly Sue Lynch. Colton Eric Macon. Andrea Mark. Kristen Evelyn McGill. Nikita Tillman. Maria del Carmen Toledo. Maria Vasquez.
My name is Natalia Viruet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Natalia Viruet Malave. Nicole Antoinette Vores. Taylor Winfrey.
Nadesh Osmi.
Hold on just a minute. The Dental Assisting Technology and Management degree. Nadej Osne. Kalita N. Singleton. Health Information Technology, Melanie Maldonado. Health Services Management, Victoria Amanda Lopez, Honors. Rosie Salbo Marizer. Brenda Pardo Spencer. Tonette Simpson, Emerging Leader.
The following graduates are from the nursing program. Jacqueline Noel McQueenie, highest honors, Phi Theta Kappa. Ashley Elizabeth Walker, high honors. Adeline Janae Carlisle, honors. Jasmine G. Flores, honors. Shelby Nicole Heinbaugh, honors. Eugene Lincoln, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Yanira McConville, honors. Kara Megan Walsh, honors. Brooke Elizabeth Washburn, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Samantha Louise Woods, honors Phi Theta Kappa. Precious Marie Anastes. Alexander Arana. Whitney Brooke Arant. Victoria Lynn Bacon. Brittany Paige Barker. Ansley Pangburn Bell. Jennifer Andrea Berryman. Jonathan Philip Baifuco. Ashley Nicole Bixler. Simeon Bowman, Phi Theta Kappa. Sarah Lynn Borowick. Samantha Elizabeth Bridgman. Kristen Elizabeth Buskey. Sinead Cabrera. Angela Marie Cespedes. Tanisha Claire. Marie Martine Claremont. Dana K. Conaway. Ansley Lauren Cooper. Rebecca Ruth Cox. Miranda Jane Kroll. Mercedes Janae Crumbly. Wilson Tadu Cruz. Jonathan Demetrius Kelavi. Ana Carolina Pivo dos Santos. Ashley K. Duncan. Mariah Noel Durrence. Joshua Leroy Evans. Marjorie Phils Amy. Dominique Marie Finanochi. Lemoy Vanessa Frey. Carrie Ann Ann Greer. Kristen Noel Hazel. Angela Marie Hazelleaf. Tanisha Henry. Carmela Marie Hinton. Carol Amy Jacobson. Chelsea Elizabeth Metz. Alexandra Lee Conrath. Patrick Krell. Exil Dolly Labby. Olivia Alice Laurent. Rebecca E. Legg. Jerice Lovelace Grant. Meg Moss. Lauren Elizabeth Nyman. Corinne Elizabeth Oliveira. Crystal Marie Puglisi. Amanda Rawlings. Maxine Alexis Danielle Roberts. Valerie Young Robinson. Janae Rodriguez. Udenka St. Louis. Robert William Seipel. Frankisha Monique Smith. Brittany Story. Danielle Ann Swindell. Alicia Thistle, Phi Theta Kappa. Melissa Teege. JD Lee Underhill. Borgeline M. Vilfort. Nicole A. Viteri. Kat Vidiello. Hung Jae Wong. Bratika Shantia Wright. Raymond Anthony Tucci. President Massey, this concludes the presentation of associate degree graduates.